Hi, so today I will explain you how to communicate with the Raspberry to mcp2515 for communication of CAN. So first you have to connect the Raspberry with the model like this, 5-volt GND. This is a Raspberry B, yeah. So be careful if you have a Raspberry 4 or thing like this. So you have to do like this. You will use the communication SPI. So for the both, like here for the Nano, we use to the SPI. In the center, this is the communication high and low for the CAN. Don't forget here to put the a cable for the resistance of end. This is useful for when you're with the car, communication with car. And if you are just with Nano and Raspberry, don't forget to put the same GND. This is very important because you're not going to see the communication if you don't have this, and it can make problem. So I will first start to communicate with the Raspberry. So I will use Qt. My Raspberry is connected in port 39. Yeah, this one. So I open it. So first you put your NT password. So this is my Raspberry here, and now we will use this to make the communication. So first, like all the time, up, you will update the Raspberry. When you update, you upgrade all the time. Great. I've already done this. Oh, I have a new is for control. Okay, let's put it. Okay, so now is finished. Now we do this just for check. You can use, I will put it small, up, username A, just for be sure you have the good version. Okay, so this is great. Now you have to, if it's the first time that you start the Raspberry, you have to put SPI on, so sudo raspberry config. You go to interface option, you see SPI here. You want to be able to activate, so okay, great, you have activate. So this is good. Now you're gonna go to sudo nano boot. So this is just to be sure that you have activated the SPI. Let's check. You have E2C is activated here. SPI is activated here, so this is good. If it's off, you can change it. And then I pass this. This is very important. It's just for tell that you have here here you have an mcp2515 that you use in skin 0, and this is really important. This is the oscillator. So this is the small thing you have here. If you look at it, usually it's gonna write 8.000, and so this is 800 kilohertz, I think, like 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, or 8 megahertz, and yeah, I think it's like 8 megahertz, and Then you put in the input in 12 because here you have the input in 12. You can change it if you want it. So be very careful about this 8 because it can change with another type of card or scan. When you finish control, you save it and then you wait. When you finish with this, you go to sudo apt install can. So this is for install the library. So I already done this. You have to put a link here. So in my for me, I want to communicate with car. This is fast can. So when you communicate with car, you have to put with fast can. You have 500 uh, kilobytes per second, and so you have to put it like this. Enter. So this is good. You can do, just to be sure that you have the good configuration here, all can 0, okay, good, you have it here, perfect. And at this moment, you can do a reboot. You can do a reboot at another moment because it can be usual is at this moment you can do a reboot because you have done install of can, so it's better to reboot. I don't do it because you can cut the video. So now you have all this. We go to Arduino. Here I have a small code of Arduino, so the same thing. We have the library. This is very important to define this at 18 for fast communication speed in a car with this module because have to be very close at the good time to send package. Then I tell that the pin 10 was just for init. So in pin 10 here is it? It's for CS. And so this is just an example for sending 8 bytes, no, not 8 bytes, an address of 8 package. So this is just a small class, not class, is function. And this is for 7 bytes, so you can modify it if you want, like do what you want. Like if you want to send like 2, 3, 4, usually in car you have to send it like 8. Then you in the step you just be sure that all is okay and have a good connection. When it's good in the loop, you can send it. Like I just do a variable of e that is growing up at 100 and then go to 0, and this just print to be sure. So I put in the nano, so you reverse it. Then in the monitor, we can see perfect. Just here, can line is okay, so this is perfect, and this is just sending like 8, 9, 10, 11. So now let's pass in the Raspberry, so to be up there. And if you want to send, you can send it like this with ID here and the message in bytes and package, not in bytes, sorry. And if you want to read, up, just do a can 0, 6, up. And here you can see all the variation of, you see like here, just there, like this one, see it going up. And because we had the 0x41C, so it's this one, and you see that it's growing up. The other one just passes and blocked in the model, so don't carry. It's just this line. has to be, yeah, see that it's growing up. And if I cut the Arduino up like this, and you see that it's stopped. You put it, it will be to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and like this. This is just the part for a short communication, and then you can do like communication with car and stuff like this, like you want. So thank you to listening at this, and if you like or want to put comments, do it will help other people who had problem in Raspberry. So I hope it helps you and you